All right, with Alibar's new mod, Human Tears Reforged coming out, I just thought I'd make a nice little review about this. And to all the New People Playground players, let's give a nice little welcome, a nice little welcome to the people who are new to People Playground, who are maybe just now getting into it or just finding out that you can mod the game or whatever. And give them one of the OG, like just peak mods, nice little um I don't know, just a nice review because I don't really see a lot of mod reviews for this game, or even for like any of the mods in this game, other than like maybe like two channels, but like they don't really do very good. So yeah. Anyway, for reference, we're going to use a normal human here. A normal human. This is all base game. He is not very strong. He he's pretty weak actually. You know, you could take him, you could hit him, and he breaks. You can take him, you could shoot him, and he'll bleed out. He's basically art. Hello? You know, he's dead now. Like he's not a very strong guy. Neither is this one. He is slightly improved, and while there is a difference. It's just not very substantial because like the bleeding doesn't stop. He just regenerates faster than a normal human, right? So even though he's not bleeding, he still gets damaged and still will die pretty fast. But he he regenerates his body really fast, but he still takes damage at about the same rate. So as soon as something is like just gone, it's gone. As you can see in his right leg, it's dead and it won't come back. But he is very powerful. Not very, not even not very, but he is noticeably stronger than this guy. He's just kind of like sad, and he's just like bleeding out. So is the other guy, but like you can see he's marginally more powerful than the other guy. Like the other guy would have died to that. And you can see he's still actually moving up. He's still regenning. He will eventually run out of blood though. Uh, he's a good character. It's pretty cool if you just want a slightly stronger character. Now we're going to move up. I'm going to skip him for now. We're going to go through the different tiers of humans. These guys. The different improv normal humans. So now there's the improved human. He is stronger than the average human. Quite powerful. You can shoot him, and you can see that he actually starts regenning. You can also see that he's actually a lot stronger than like you might initially think. He regenerates faster than the mildly or slightly improved human. Yeah. He also seems to lose blood at a slower rate, which is really cool, actually. However, he's still, again, he is not even close to invincible. You can always kill him whenever you want. It's a bit sad to see, you know? But he's still pretty strong, much stronger than a normal human, much less fragile. Next up is the highly improved human. The highly improved human and the regenerator are very similar. I haven't noticed much of a difference. However, there supposedly is a difference. I've just never killed. I mean, I've just never done enough damage to him to get him to stop regenning. But you can see he's dead here. However, he will come back. It takes him a second, but he'll come back. His heart is stopped. That doesn't heal for some reason. But he always heals like enough to the point where like it doesn't matter. Like he keeps getting like more he keeps getting more blood. So it doesn't really matter whether or not like his heart is stopped. Like he's dead, right? But he slowly closes up. He's like Wolverine almost. He's still pretty fragile, but he like in terms of like defense, it seems like he's a bit stronger than an average human. You know, he still get like knocked out, but he hasn't like died from me slamming him. A normal human would have been died. That's one of my gripes with this is that not to say it's bad. And if you look, spoiler warning for Human Tears Reforged. If you look, oh wait, I think that damaged him enough to get him to stop regenning. That was it. Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing it. Yep, he can die. He is not invincible. Also, one of my gripes is when one of these guys does die, right? They or lose a limb, they actually don't regenerate it back, which is what I thought they did. And I'm not saying it's bad or anything. Like they're still like basically invincible. It's just I just wish that they did. It'd be really cool. This is the Regenerator. He is the most powerful. He regens much faster than all the other guys, even than the highly improved human. And also, when his body does break, let's just crush him with the God Cube. He will still regen. So you notice how the other guy stopped regenerating and he started dying because he was too seriously injured? He does not. He never stops regenning until his head is crushed. Let me just shoot his head off real quick. Now he's dead. Oh, well, you can't really see it now, but he died. Okay, now we'll go through the mobs up until... I just wanted to do these guys first. It just because they look a little out of order, but it's because of the tiers that they're in, so it's whatever. This is the experimental mod. He will bite and infect others. So essentially, he kind of starts making other people get zombified. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. You can see here, he is rotting, and when a person's rotten, that happens. They're much weaker. Like a normal rotting corpse, I guess. I don't know. Next up is the Replicator X1-5. Very, very similar to the Infector. He seems to be a stronger, better variant of the Infector. He also infects people faster. I will demonstrate this more quickly. Let's just freeze this so that I... He touch. He's now infected. You can see him rotting. And again, when rotten, they're much, much weaker. More fragile, again, as a normal corpse would be. But he's not really all that strong. Neither is the Infector. I know I didn't really test him, but he eventually starts rotting too, so it doesn't matter. He's not all that powerful. Next up is the Giant Human. He's pretty strong. Not that strong, but he is noticeably more powerful than a normal human. He seems to be in the same he seems to be about the same level of strength as the improved human. This is nice. He's pretty strong. He's fun to play with. But he's mostly just kind of a big guy. He still dies to gunshots and such, you know. So, good character. He's pretty cool. Fun to play around with. A human with an implant. He's much stronger than the average human. He doesn't have the regeneration factor. However, he doesn't bleed out and doesn't feel pain. So it kind of doesn't matter. Oh, no, he does. He has a very mild regeneration factor, it seems. Similar to that of the slightly improved human. So he's almost like the slightly improved human if he was better. So imagine him, but instead of bleeding out like a loser, he doesn't. And he will slowly revive. Unless his heart stops, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. Oh my god. Yeah, that was not a good look on me. But he still can die. Not all that strong either. About as strong as the... He's a bit stronger than an old person. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The acid human, he will deal acid damage on hit. He essentially does like base acid damage. Like he just kind of like burns your skin off immediately. Like a Gorse, but like instant, which is pretty cool. He's not all that strong. Not like weak or anything. He's just... Again, he's no regenerator, you see? Still much stronger than a normal human. All of these guys are. This is the Toga? I don't know. He's not that strong either, but he does have spikes on his hands. He can do this. You know, that's pretty cool, I guess. A lot of these guys can be awakened as well. So, you know, just bear that in mind. I'll do the awakenings after I go through the characters. Up next is the EMP operative. He is just a normal guy. However, within a certain radius, machines just won't work around him. This includes androids. So if I do this and I slow down, he gets within a certain radius and he'll just die. You see that? Like I can just spawn him here. Dead. It's pretty funny. Like here, well, does it work with this? I'm actually not entirely sure if this works or if this counts as a machine. Where is it? This. Oh wow! It breaks this too. So yeah, no, any machinery that's within that range, boom, dead. Pretty cool. The EMP operative. This is the tester. He can teleport, like he swaps places with people. It's pretty cool. I don't use him very often, but he's fun. And again, he's not like in terms of durability, he's not really meant to be like super durable, but he is pretty strong. Like, did you see that? He seems to have the same implant that the other guy has and the same mild regeneration ability, but he also seems to actually regen faster. So I think that I think he's about the strength of a highly improved human, or I mean just a normal improved human instead of the slightly improved one, and also has the implant, and also can swap places. It bugged out there. Hold on. Can swap places. It's bugging. It kind of worked there. It's a little buggy. Again, this mod is a little older, so you know, and also it hasn't received updates in a little while. But that's fine. They're completely revamping it, which is why I'm making this video. He's really cool though. He's pretty strong too. If you want to play around with him, you can mess around with him. But sadly, the parts that already break, he's no regenerator in the sense that regenerator can just come back. He cannot. Still really strong though. This is Midas. I have mixed feelings about Midas because he's pretty cool and also wow, Midas. This guy's so tiny. Um, he seems to if he wants to infect his he has to punch, but because they turn into metal, he seems to hurt himself if you try and like substantially turn them completely into gold. Like his right leg is gone and his right arm is just like floppy. But it's pretty cool. He isn't super weak, but he's not that strong either. He's stronger than a normal human, but not that much stronger than like, you know, most other guys. He's a whatever character. He's pretty cool. I don't use him very often, mostly as like a joke. The Overloader just like it just knocks them out. Just the knockout button. He does nothing else. It's just it's really cool. A lot of these guys can. I will just have it demonstrate their secondary abilities when I awaken them, but as of right now, all he can do is this. So like let's say a person's trying to like I don't know, person tries to get close to him, they have a gun or something. I don't know. It's like, oh, give me your money, give me your. He's just like, nah. He's also not the most durable, but he's again, all these guys are more durable than a normal human. He's a cool character. Next up is the healer. I don't like the healer because he breaks the textures. So let's say I damage someone and I try and heal them. Sure, he'll heal them, but he completely strips them of their flesh, which just it's really weird. He's kind of broken, but if it didn't do that, I would like him much more. Next is the Flame Punch Man. Again, stronger than a normal human, blah, 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 blah. He just kind of burns. And again, I have mixed feelings about him because when he burns his enemies, he actually ends up killing himself usually before he kills his enemies. He's killing him, he's burning him, he's blah, 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 but the other guy's not dead yet. And they died at around the same time. Like, obviously you could do better, but like, you could do, like, hit better than I did, I guess, but he he's not immune to his own punches. He's not immune to fire or heat, which is just really dumb, I think. I think he should be if he's got it in his hands. But it's whatever. He's funny. It's a funny character to use sometimes. The stasis human stops objects from coming towards it at a high rate. Notice how I threw it, and instead of just, you see how he slows down there? It's pretty subtle, and it's not by a crazy amount, but it's by enough to like not get killed or injured like seriously by like let's say I dropped somebody from like here. Did he slow them down? Yes, saw that. Like no substantial injury, but the foot, he did get kicked in the head. So, but like it's whatever. He's pretty cool. Up next is the Skull X1, Skull dash X1 dash 6. He shoots squares from his arm. I don't know. He just, they're powerful. Like, you know, two-shot him, two-shot body parts, but they don't break him apart, unfortunately. Ah, but he's cool. He's funny. Nice little guy. Up next is the Crusher. You can probably guess what he does. He will make a human collapse on touch. He'd be a great fighter because he doesn't really have to do anything but get a single hit. Really cool. Next is one of my favorite characters. It's the Absorber. He isn't very powerful, like, inherently. Like, here he's just kind of whatever. But that's not the point. He's not supposed to be strong here. He is supposed to get his strength from absorbing other living creatures. So he absorbs another creature, and all of a sudden, he's that guy, right? Like, he's him. Now, peep this. I shoot him now. He will regen much faster because he's absorbed another living creature. He essentially becomes the regenerator. I believe I can actually just straight up kill him and he'll just come back. Let me see. He's dead. Yeah, and that was just from absorbing a normal human. So he gets lots of strength just from absorbing a single, really weak living creature. It's very impressive. I love doing this because then I take other absorbers. If you're curious as to how this interaction goes, they just kind of like collapse into each other. So you can just keep doing this. It's very funny. Okay, gotta get to the next one. Next is the Ladrigo or Ladrigo. Ladrigo, I don't know. He has really cool. He's one of the few elemental guys that I like because he's immune to his electricity. He's only applying this to the other guy, so it's like boom, 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 electric punch, right? Really cool. He did injure himself, but that's just because I'm bad at doing it. But yeah, Ladrigo's cool. Next is the duality against mental. I'm not even gonna show him. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like he's bugged. He doesn't work properly. He'll kill things, but he won't actually heal things. Like he can't bring this guy back from the dead because I don't know. Yeah, he's bugged. I don't use him. He sucks. I don't like this guy. Next is the blast. He functions very similarly to like Yoshikage Kira from JoJo. He'll take a part of your body, he'll mark it for explosion, and then now it's gone. Oh! I don't know why that happened. I can't mark you for explosion right now? Why can't I explosion mark you? Oh, his hand is dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now, you've seen it in action. Yeah. Next up is Bressu. He he just causes internal bleeding. I don't know why. But like here, if I inspect this guy, I get him close. And I inspect him again, let's see. Now he's just bleeding. I don't understand why he's just like eating their blood. I don't know. Like, can I speed this up? Let's see what happens when it hits 0. I don't think I've ever let it hit 0 before. Does he just take all their blood? Yeah, he just eats their blood, I guess. He just removes it from them. Oh, that is unfortunate. But yeah, I guess he just drains them of their blood. He doesn't gain anything from it. He's still just a guy. He's not like crazy strong. He's pretty powerful, just not like, he's not a, again, he's no regenerator. He's no, I don't even think he's really on the same level as like the highly improved human, which is unfortunate because he's got a cool ability. But again, not everybody should be like crazy powerful. Just saying, like it's just fortunate for him. The Rotten God, he will make you rot within a certain radius of him. It's like this is cool, but as soon as you get close, he starts rotting, rotten flesh, and you die. It's pretty cool. Next is the Great Champion. He completely eradicates you from existence. You thought the Crusher was cool? Just erased him. Who would win in a fight, Crusher or the Champion? Um, that's really all he does. Next up is Hayuko. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. He just gives people low tier powers. Just now this guy has like a thing. I don't know what this is doing. I think it froze him. It did something bad to him. I don't know how all the Hayuko powers work, so I don't know. I'd have to like go through every single one of them, just doing a quick showcase of them. The Nullificator, he nullifies some abilities. Like if I punch the Flame Punch guy, a Flame Punch guy can't hurt me. It doesn't work with every single ability, but like most of the elemental abilities, certain like touching abilities like this, they just get nullified and removed. I can't go through what every single one of them does, whether it does or doesn't work, or whatever. Gravitational thing. So essentially everything around him gets like forced away if it doesn't just get like exploded first. So anything coming towards him, just no. Like boom. Like a trampoline. It is so unfortunate. And if they get close enough, instead of bouncing away, they just get crushed. But he's very fragile. Don't get it twisted. He's quite weak. Let's clear the dead here. Let's clear the dead here. The enemy of humanity, he can absorb certain people to gain powers. He's not really that strong. Just kind of a guy. Oh no, he is the guy. He also has regenerate. He has super strong regenerative powers. Yeah, this is him. He's pretty cool, pretty strong, and can also steal powers from other people. Let's say I want to steal Midas's touch. Now I have Midas's touch. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Hello? Oh, I think this is bugged a little bit. Because it's like crushing now. That's fine. Pretty strong. He can steal abilities. He's a really cool character. Next up is the Sightless. Turns people into the creature of darkness. Boom. I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to do. They don't get any stronger like this, but they just, like, I don't know what it's supposed to do. Kind of like, because he can, like, absorb them and stop them from, like, existing, I guess? Oh, he just erases them from existence, I think. Like, it's just erasure. You just turn a bunch of people into, like, sightless. It's pretty funny. Bunch of black guys here now. Hello, black guys. And then you can activate his hand, and he's pretty cool. Not all that powerful, though, unfortunately. He seems like he should be pretty strong, but maybe that's like to balance him out. Like he's got a crazy ability, but if he gets touched, he just dies. But that'd be cool. Up next is Dwayne the Fallen. He's weird because I'm not entirely sure how he's supposed to work. I've tried like testing, and he just kind of like pushes people up with gravity, which is cool, but it never actually like I'm hitting it, I'm hitting it, I'm hitting it, and it works. That worked way longer than any of the other times. Like I gotta like mash it in order for it to work. But it's pretty funny. He just kind of lifts. He just kind of reverses gravity. It's pretty cool. Porque este amor no ha de durarme para siempre. Anyway, this is the artificial god. He's really strong. Actually, we'll save him for later. This is the shell. The shell does nothing. He's really weak too. No regen at all. What a loser, right? Wrong. Not a loser. As if you pay attention, he's got a little thing shaped in his chest, or in his like stomach here. And if you pay attention, you can see that this thing is also here. So if I take this thing and I put it near him, he gets awakened. Now he has a lot of abilities. Now he's not that strong. Like he's still kind of, you know, he's not all that. He's pretty strong, but not that strong. He's got lots of abilities that he can cycle through. Like here, I cycle through this, switch ability. Now he's got the repulsive shield. Now if I put something around him, I get pushed away. He's like the Star Glitcher, but like infinitely more violent. So like I put him near him, and then he just, like I put someone near him, boom. I think they get rejected at like a multiplied speed of how fast they get pushed in. So like, based on how fast you do something, they just kind of explode. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, he just can't really be touched here. I mean, unless he's already close to you. But if you move at like if you move at like no speed, if you come in really slowly, or spawned in here, then you can touch him. But however, if you come in like that, I sorry, this is just so fun. Ooh, his body, like when it broke apart, it smashed into him. That was unlucky. Anyway, he's got another ability. This is gravity punches. I think they weigh you down. Like he punches you and certain parts of your body get heavier. Like he can't stand up anymore, even if I revive him. Oh no, he can't stand. Hmm. Maybe they're not as strong as I thought they were. Well, when he awakens, we'll showcase his awakening first. Um, oh, he is. He's a bit heavier, but it's enough for him to withstand. Next is the Soul Strengthen Aura doesn't really work in this mode. He needs to be awakened for that. Like if I put this guy, he's not gonna get awakened here. Now, in order to awaken him extra, it's difficult. You have to kill him. He needs to take substantial damage. And now he's like this. Much stronger. Like he's super, super strong. He doesn't have any regen though. He's also brain dead and his lungs are punctured. But he's really strong. Does he fall apart by shooting like this? He does fall apart. Wow. He's still alive though. That's weird. Anyway, let's kill him. Remove him. We'll still spawn a new one because he broke apart. I don't know why he's knocked out. Kill him. So he has his laser eyes now. They're a little different. Now they are obscenely powerful. Can the Hulk handle them? This isn't part of the mod. I'm just wondering. They can. We can look at the Hulk mod after this, maybe, if this video does well. Yeah, he just completely eradicates, like. Oh wow, is he like? Is that like self-preservation? Is because like, does he understand that his ability will kill him? So he just keeps him away. Wow. Wait, does it do with everything? Oh, it does. Wait, no, he just always. Wow. So like people with like, is it people with dangerous ability? Okay, so people with dangerous abilities, I guess, abilities that can like harm him. Okay, so I guess being rotten doesn't count, but acid? Wow, is he immune to it? Oh no, I hit him before. Yeah, I guess he seems to be immune to it. Okay, yeah, things that would be able to damage him are simply just, yeah, well, he's bugged. He wouldn't kill you anyway. Yeah, that's cool. Well, anyway, obscenely powerful lasers. They just kill everything. Next is the repulsive field. That seems to almost always be active, but now it works with everything. Now he's actively doing it. So it's less like a, oh, this thing is a danger, do it. It's more just like anything that gets close to him, just. This is really fun. Anyway, up next we have gravity punches. This actually works. Oh, you didn't even get to see what happened. So there's parts of his body get heavier and heavier until his body can't stand it and they just crush themselves. Slowly and slowly they get heavier and heavier until eventually the body can't take it and they collapse in on themselves. It's really cool. Next up is the soul ability, right? Okay, this one actually works. Now we'll see the first real awakened character. Boom. Oh, no, he doesn't get awakened. This guy. First character who can be awakened. He can't be awakened. I thought he could. First awakening character. Awakening. Hello. Awaken. Does this work? Oh my god, I had to awaken him again in order to for the soul strengthening aura to work? Will this work now? He has an aura that will strengthen the people around him now, I guess. Oh no, it's not working right now. Oh my god, that hurt my ears. I guess not, but you'll just see in with the ability with the piece of Zothar's soul. All right. First person. We'll put this here. We'll freeze it. Oh, I almost forgot. The god. He's really strong, and he reacts to a lot of the people in a negative way. Like the people there, he'll like destroy them, will hurt them. We'll see it. We'll see after. This does not awaken you. No awakening. This guy. Actually, we'll start with this guy. Acid. So now his punches are stronger. Instead of just doing instant damage, they essentially fill your bloodstream with acid, and now he's like tweaking out. Peep this. And his flesh will just melt away throughout his whole body. Now he's just nothing. Wow. Yeah, he does that to like everybody. It's like, oh, I'm punching you, but like you don't fight. You can't fight him because he'll just win. I wonder if you try and revive him. A little bit. Still tweaking a little bit. Oh no, he's gonna die again, yeah. Wow, I guess it just fills his blood with acid. His arm's gonna fall off. Next his leg. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, that's gross. Oh, but yeah, that's what the acid thing does. He's still not that, you know, strong. It's pretty cool to watch though. This is one of my favorite awakenings, and it's this. Now his arms are white. So now instead of just stabbing something, he can completely... Boom. He just makes them completely collapse. He doesn't get any more powerful physically, like in terms of defense, he's still kind of like a bit of a weakling. However, this ability is insane. Like some of the strongest characters, the Absorber, like the Absorber didn't absorb him there, and he's going to pay the price for it. Now he's, dead. Next is the EMP guy. He does get an awakening, I think. I think it just increases his Did he get an awakening? Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't. Never mind. The Tester. He gets an awakening. His awakening is pretty cool because instead of just teleporting and switching places, he just kills them when they switch places. So now their neck will snap permanently. That would happen half the time anyway because this guy's a little bugged. But like, it's really cool that it's consistent when it's done like that. That's cool. Next up is Midas. Boom. Awaken. Now, he turns things to gold fully. Here's the other reason I don't like Midas. Anytime I try and use this ability, it doesn't properly work and he turns into gold. It's pretty funny to watch, though. The Overloader, he gets an awakening. He will just, instead of just knocking you out, he'll also destroy certain parts of your body slowly. So the whole point of his is overriding your nervous system, so I think he just overrides it and then, like, I guess it breaks itself, is supposed to be what it is. Which is a really cool ability. A very, very, very powerful ability. Like, imagine... Boom. Just completely removing this guy. Gone. All of him. Yeah, really strong. Really powerful ability. 10 out of 10. The Healer, same bug. Instead of just healing little bits, he'll heal the whole body, but it's just bugged. It's stupid. The Flame Punch. He does substantially more flame damage. But if you didn't guess, by the way, Sound, he's still not immune to his own heat, which is a shame. If I revive them both, they're both like freaking out because of the heat. But so he's touching him, he's making him hot, but they're both freaking out. He's still not immune to his own heat. And he also dies before his victim does. This is so stupid. Next is the Stasis Human. He does the same thing, basically. It's just they get slowed down a little more. And also from a slightly farther, like, radius. It's very, very minimal. It's pretty cool, though. This is cool. I love this because he gets a crazy laser. He went from, like, shooting, like, little squares to doing this. But the sad part is, he can shoot himself. This is unfortunate, because if your arm accidentally reaches forward and it aligns with his arm, he can accidentally shoot himself like this. And now his body is severed in half. It's pretty funny, though. The Crusher, he'll just completely collapse, you know. Big punches, pushes you away. Really cool. The Absorber. Now he absorbs you completely. I was like, oh my god, I need to heal. Oh, I'll die if I don't heal. Oh no. But instead of just absorbing piece by piece, now... Oh wow, that was so weird. Wow, why aren't they absorbing when they touch him? Anyway, I guess it just wasn't fast enough. Now I'll just absorb them completely. It's pretty cool. I love the Absorber. Next up is Ledrigo. Super Electric Punch. Definitely my favorite elemental human because his stuff actually works. Thank you, Ledrigo. He's bugged too. It's whatever. The blast. He will completely make an entire person, living being, remove them from existence. Get exploded. Next is Baresu. He does the exact same thing. I don't know what this does. I'm sitting here. Maybe if I speed it up here, let's freeze this. Does it just happen faster? No, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. He just makes them bleed to death, I guess. It's pretty funny. The Rotten God. Oh, his is one of my favorites. I also love this little symbol thing he gets. It's so cool. He's got like eyes now. It's so sick. Anyway, now the radius for rotting is bigger, and also you rot way faster. Like imagine a guy's like, oh my, oh, dead, boom, immediately. Ugh. Now rotten. And he also has crazy regen powers. It's super cool. The Great Champion. You just he just does what the Absorber does, but instead of absorbing their power, he just removes them from existence. You can see why he's the Great Champion. Next up is how you go. I don't think he gets one. Yeah, he doesn't get one. Oh, he does. He does. He does. Let's see. What power do you give him now? Oh, he gave him. Oh, he gave him the. He gave him two separate abilities. I don't know which abilities he gave him though. Oh, also, feel free to experiment like with this yourself, please. Nullificator can't get one because his ability is just to nullify abilities. Star Glitcher gets one. His stuff just like gets stronger, like his thing, like the force field around him. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Still not that strong though. Oh no, wait. Is he? Does he get the regen when he read? Oh nope, yeah, no, still not all that strong. Still gets torn apart like a. He does have nice regen though. He can't. He doesn't seem like he's dying here. Oh nope, never mind. He did die. Unfortunate. Next up is the enemy of humanity. He goes. He does something weird. Oh no, he doesn't. He can't either. His ability is just stealing, so he can't. I think it's this guy who does the weird thing. He does like a prayer to it or something. Like he like tries to give himself. He says, "After what I did, am I still worthy of this gift? What have you done to me? My Lord, have mercy." But then he like, "I'm willing to do anything for your forgiveness," and then he dies. Apparently, he did something to piss off Zothra. Dwayne the Fallen. He gets his cool little mask, and his gravity powers are stronger now. Like the whole room just goes up when it wants to, I guess. I don't know why it's not working. Gravity. Oh, yep. There, yeah, his gravity powers get stronger. It's really cool. And next is the oh, finally there's the artificial god who gets nothing. And you all saw what did to Zothra. He eats it basically. Boom. Now we're going to see how the artificial god interacts with him. First, if he interacts with the shell will just disappear. Like he will slowly be made into a nothing and he'll fall into the earth. Slowly, he's nothing. Don't come back again. Like you see that? He's also extremely powerful. Like I can just do whatever. Like this is and how he reacts to him when he has does he do the thing when he's this far away? Okay. When he's like this, he reacts slightly differently. It's a new reaction. He gets like a little explosion that time. And finally, when he's fully awakened, it's a really, really cool change. Let me kill him very quickly. And when I bring him over, they have a crazy interaction. They have a black hole. Let me move this out the way. I don't want to have to respawn this. It's like he like sacrifices himself to get rid of that guy, the shell. And he says like not this time. I guess he did something wrong. Yeah. But anyway, let's get to the interaction between the artificial god and the other creatures. Start at the top. No reaction because he's no malevolent forces. No reaction because he has no malevolent. He just can't really bite him. Like it doesn't do anything because he's made out of metal. No reaction, no malevolent force. No reaction, no super malevolent, no like substantial malevolent force. No reaction. No reaction. No reaction. Here's where the reactions start. He gets his own ability used against him. Eventually, he starts melting. Unfortunate. Okay, desafortunado. Next is Toga. Doesn't really do anything. I think if you awaken him, something happens. Maybe he can, because he's touching him, will he break him apart? I've never tried this before. He does collapse, but he's still alive because he's insanely powerful, so it doesn't really matter. And even if he does die, he will eventually come back. But I don't want to deal with it. Oh, he rots. He starts rotting. And even if he does die, we'll just spawn a new one. He can die. This seems like a fluke. It seems like they didn't take into account for how he should interact with him because he definitely should be dying. But not should like in the code, but like he because he's a robot, he gets like he almost dies, but the EMP kind of gets used against him, and then it doesn't work anymore, and now he's like dying. Like he tries to use it, he gets close to him, he gets close to him, he gets close to him. But it doesn't matter. And the artificial god dying doesn't really do anything, especially if he dies like this and he doesn't fall apart. He will just come back to life, so we can still keep going. Next is Midas. He tries to come in, let's touch him. He gets turned into solid gold. Next is the Overloader. He tries to come in, and he just gets his head exploded. Next is the Healer. Nothing bad happens to him. Oh wow, when it's the artificial god, it works. Oh yeah, the Healer. It's not a malevolent force, so I think it's fine. Flame Punch. I think he gets set on fire. Yeah, he just starts burning. Why is he still dying? He is brain dead and his heart stopped. Yeah, eventually he just gets set on fire. Yep. Next is the Stasis Human. I don't think it's like malevolent, so I don't think. Oh! Oh! It just happened. We'll just spawn another one in, and we'll put the maybe that was a bug. Oh! Okay, I think that's supposed to happen. He just explodes, I guess. Skull, I think he just loses his arm. Because, like, he can try and shoot it. Doesn't really damage him. Like, he's just perfectly fine. I think he just loses his arm. Oh, it's electrical shock. He's trying to use it, so I think he gets, yeah, he just gets electrocuted. He just keeps happening. I think it happens until he dies. Yeah. Next is the Crusher. Rip and tear. Let's see what happens if he tries to rip and tear into him. Oh. Yeah, that just keeps happening. It's supposed to happen like that. Yep. Oh, wow. He didn't... Nothing happened here. Hello? Oh. I guess it was just delayed. Okay. Um... The Absorber. Let's try and see what happens if he tries to absorb him. He, uh... He dies. Yep. He dies. Next is Ladrigo. Electric Punch. He dies. He just gets electrocuted. Duality Elemental. Nothing. Oh, he just dies. Okay. The Blast. Let me blast. I think he loses his arm. Yep. It's just gone now. No longer has his arm. Next is Baresu. I don't remember what happens to him. Let's see. Does he oh, he starts bleeding. Gets reversed onto him. That's cool. I'm not gonna sit through that. The Rotten God. He just yeah. His head exposed. The Great Champion. Oh, he just deleted. Yeah, that's cool. How you cool? Let's see what happens to him. Oh, he loses his arm. Nullificate. I think he loses his arm too. Oh wow. I guess it's not malevolent. Okay, cool. Oh, the Star Glitcher just kind of explodes. Like, oh no, it doesn't. He just loses his head too. I thought he exploded. The Enemy of Humanity. He loses his arm as well. The Sightless gets a weird thing. I think this is it. Oh yes, what a fool I've been. I gave you its location, you got out of the void, and this is how you repay me? Got you out of the void, and this is how you repay me? Even if you can handle the shell, it won't change anything. I mean, you can handle the shell pretty well. Looks like my time is running out. See you in hell. He gets it. Oh, yeah, he just kind of removes himself. Dwayne the Fallen. He can activate his ability, but when he gets close, he loses his head. That is unfortunate. Another artificial god. They don't do anything. They just kind of both exist. And finally, the shell. These are all the characters and most of their interactions. Yeah, that's really it. I highly suggest that you all get this mod and get this game. I love this game. It's amazing. I got it just over a year ago, and I have over 200 hours in it. It's amazing. Uh, and not even if you like not even for like the gore stuff either. Like that's not even the only reason I like play this game. Like it's funny. Like it's kind of like boom, right? But like there's so many different contraptions that people have made, right? There's so much cool stuff that like you're just missing out. Like you gotta play the if you like sandbox games or just like games where you can do whatever in them, like simulation sandbox games, you gotta get this one. It's you'll be a fan, trust me. And if you're one of those crazy people who likes engineering shit into games, you're gonna love this game. It's amazing. I highly recommend you do it. And Ollie Barda recently made a post and said that he was going to release the full Human Tears Reforged, and I'm hoping it happens real soon. I love you, Ollie Barda. This is not sponsored by him or anything. I love the work that he's done. And yeah, I hope I hope that the revamp is everything I think it's going to be. Peace.